Hi, this is Alchemist2 back again with another movie review. I recently rented the film The Road from Corrain from Netflix, and a lot of my friends from Oz will probably be happy that I did this because they probably know of Jill Conway, the authoress of this very vastly detailed memoir of her experience in Corrain in the outback, growing up on a sheep farm. And I had read this book when I was in college. I was required to read it when I was in English. And it had been a while since I had read the book, but to be honest with you, I really thought that the film portrayed everything perfectly, and that it was very accurate. And usually novelizations on film aren't that way. And it focused mainly on Jill's relationship with her mother, Eve. And Eve Eve has some, shall we say, issues. She's demanding. She expects too much. She wants everything her way. She's very controlling, and she won't expect defeat. She tends to keep Jill on a rather tight leash, and she speaks her flaws out loud amongst Jill and her brothers and her husband. And of course a lot of tragedy happens in the film, and it's very heartbreaking. But the outback itself is a very harsh background in order to grow up and live and try to survive, and it's very unforgiving as I think the film portrayed and depicted magnificently. And I really liked this film, even though it was hard to watch in parts, just because I knew sort of what to expect from reading the book. And I thought it was a fantastic portrayal. I mean, the actors and actresses just couldn't have done any better than what they did. I didn't know any of the actors and actresses, and you could see the British influence from having sent their prisoners to Australia to be a penal colony to begin with. And of course you hear Jill complaining about the Anglicization of their literature, and of course her professor tells her that is changing. And I just thought that the movie itself was fascinating. I mean, I couldn't turn away. I was just engrossed in it, and it just made me understand Australians better. And if you are Australian, I would highly recommend it. If you haven't heard of Jill Conway, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you. But I really have a lot of respect for Jill, and I'm hoping I can read more of her books. I've read Road from Corrain, which is her first memoir, then True North, which is the other one. I don't remember if it was so much about Eve or about Corrain itself, but I was trying to recall what exactly that particular book entailed. But I remember I like both books very much, and I'd like to read Written by Herself, which has her as an author amongst other female authors. And you know, I really enjoyed the movie, and I wouldn't think it's a perfect film, but I would definitely give this movie 3 out of 4 stars. If you're interested in the movie after you've read the book, I would highly recommend it. It's quite well done. Check it out.